So hello everyone, I am Sumant. Welcome to our channel CrackON. So today in this video we are going to discuss and I am going to share my own experience by facing the interview, and that bank interview was the first experience in my life. So before that I have not faced any bank interview and any government exam interview, but before that I have already gone through two interview processes, like ICICI Bank PO process, and one more was like South Indian Bank. So in the ICICI Bank, it's completely not, they have given the GD topic, so out of 5 topic you need to prepare, and the interview for private sector bank, they are just about whether you are going to, if you are comfortable for the marketing, then you are in. Still they have asked some basic technical questions. So but in the ICICI interview, what I gain, the most important thing is participation in the GD process. So I have the experience that how to, but it's like completely GD. There will be 10 candidates will be around a table, and you need to talk whoever the comfortable, and how importantly or how comfortably you are getting your own chance, that will be the matter. But in the interview process of this public sector bank which I have gone through, this is the first interview, my first interview experience in any public sector bank, that is the Bank of Baroda PO. So after completing the main exam result, so it's like this time what I have in my mind, so this time we have the chance, so let me give the 100% effort of whatever I can. I will give 100% of mine for this interview, so that I will not, or I am not going to write the simplification again. So that's my main focusing part in the interview process, right? So because again and again same prelims, same main, and like that, so I thought to give my 100% for this interview. So for that I joined one just for coaching, and the main important thing was that there was something more mocks are going on, so that's more helpful. So that's why I mentioned that how much you are getting, or opportunities to expose yourself, to explore yourself, so that you will more comfortable in talking in front of the panel. So learning more and more, it's better to face the mock before attending the actual interview. So that's why I have already faced many mocks before that, and I have already prepared for the many GD topics, all covers, all current affair related GD topics, financial, economical, all the things. But in interview process we have seen that they are asking some other like mercy, something like that, so the topics will be something different. So in my interview process, there's the GD topic is something completely out of expectation. So let me say you how that, and before the interview day, what I did particularly, all are saying, I have also seen all are saying to read, but what I did, I was learning how to tie a tie, right? How to make a tie, because I was planning to use a tie in the interview. So sometimes I also seen that they are asking tie the tie. So that's why I was learning that before the interview night and not reading anything. So that's a completely nervousness and exciting one, the first interview, first opportunity, and which will make you to go further one step nearer to your dream. So that's something like, and main important thing is, if I am giving my 100%, and luckily if I am getting on in this interview, then there will be no simplification practice further. I was thinking like that. So the morning was like that, so I took a cab. It's nearby, but I took a cab for that, and entered in the regional office of BOB. And after that I have seen in that day there are something like 40 candidates, batch 1, batch 2. First batch is 10 to 1, then after that 1 to 4 to 5. So my timing was 10 to 1, in between that. So in that batch 20 candidates have been called. So after seeing all the candidates, all are well groomed, and if you see their face, let me talk about my experience. After seeing their face, I was thinking यार all are मतलब ऐसे यहाँ पर ना सब तो intelligent है, all are more intelligent than me. I was thinking like that, what will happen, how will happen, like that, nervousness will be there. That's why I mentioned. And after that they have given us some forms, some basic formalities, document verification processes, and they will see your original and simultaneously your Xerox papers. So have the three copies for the more comfortableness. And after the document verification will be done. So this time in the SBI also there will be no GD, or in IBPS maybe. So but in our bank of Baroda PO interview, the GD process was there. That's the advantage. If you are facing the GD, that means if you are performing well, then it's something like more beneficial for you. So GD process was there. So they have divided 10 by 10. 10 for the first. In our shift they have divided again 10 by 10. So in that 10 by 10, again I am in the first shift, and they called us for the first GD processes. So we all 10 candidates entered into the GD. So after entering, I have seen that 5 members are sitting. So in front of me, the head of the panel, something like GM level, so he was sitting there, and after that 2 in the left side and 2 in the right side, 1 ma'am was there. So we, after entering, we are like, may I come in sir? After that we all greeted, good morning sir, good morning ma'am, like that, or you can also greet like that, good morning panel. So but better good morning ma'am, good morning sir. So that means you are making the eye contact. Most important thing while greeting, it's not like do the formality of greeting. The first impression will be like eye contact. So after entering, we greeted them and they told us take your seats. So we took the seats, and if I talk about I was in front of the head of the panel, so I am in the middle, right? And in my group it's like 5 boys and 5 girls. So that's why they divided again it. 5 girls are one side, 5 boys are in another side. So then the GD process, GD types are many types. There will be some one circle and one person will be there. So it's something like different type of GD. Here in GD processes, if you are more comfortable, if you are talkative, then you will get the chance, someone will not get the chance. But in what they did in our interview process, they have planned something like that, all will get the opportunity to talk. That means they have given 5 minutes or 2 minutes each one initially. That means 10 persons means 10 are like 20 minutes. After that they have given 5 minutes for the group talk, group debate. So initially 2 minutes for each one. So but here one suspense was there. Like before knowing the topic, you need to choose which side you want to, whether you are going to talk favor side, favor of that topic or against of that topic. Before knowing the topic, you need to choose. So for the safe side, I thought better to choose the favor side. So I told, so we are going to talk about the favor side. Then girl side, someone was there. Then they told, so they want to talk for the favor side. So again the head of the panel, I was in front of him, so that's why he asked me, okay, so let's give chance to the girls first. So me was like, yes sir. I was smiling and giving yes sir, yes. So now it's like girls will talk in favor of that topic, and we boys will talk against of that topic. So it's all set. After that they told us the name of that topic. So the topic was something like out of expectation, because I was expecting some financial and in a banking interview. So what we current affair, and there are many current affair topics. So but it was like completely unexpected one. Like they have given us the topic, it's you can guess, but it is also out of your expectation. So the topic was love marriage versus arranged marriage. It can seems like it's an easy topic, but when you are prepared and you have already prepared many topics, you have the points, but it's an easy topic. But at that time it's not that much easy because I have no point regarding this. So what have to, because it's already. So again they told, the sir told, boys will talk about love marriage and girls will talk about arranged marriage. Then the head of the sir panel, he told, no, girls will talk about love marriage and boys will talk about arranged marriage. That means we are going to talk against the love marriage and they are going to talk, girls are going to talk against the arranged marriage, right? So it's done. So after that they gave us 1 minute to write our answers, right? So write our points, and they have given the paper and one pen also. So to write your points. So after 1 minute, from girl side, they have started the process. So one by one, all have done their own processes. But you have to do something like that, as we got the topic to talk in favor of the arranged marriage and in against of the love marriage. So we need to talk and we need to focus on that. So after the completion of this process, they told us to talk in the group way, right? So in the group means in the group debate it's like 5 minutes, and before that I have got the information from my friends, like you need to talk for at least once, right? If you are talking more than once, the panel member is saying no, give chance to other. So I was afraid for that, and I thought no, this time I will talk for only once. So I control myself and I was not in a mood to talk another time. But girls are talking and talking more and more, but in our voice side no one is responding. Then I thought we need to respond, otherwise the panel will think we as against of them, we have no point to say. So that's why it's like मजबूरी में या कुछ भी. So I participated in that 5 minutes GD more than 2 to 3 times. So it's something like positive response that the panel member has not mentioned me that give a chance to other, because others are not participating. And one more important thing I would like to mention, that while participating in any GD process, this time maybe you are not, but while participating in any GD process, don't write the points in a very highlighted manner, but don't see while you are talking to the panel. So don't see the paper, just just tell the points from your own thinking, something like without seeing the paper. So after that the GD process was done. After something like half an hour, 30 minutes, the GD process was completely done and we came out of that room. And after that the second group entered the room and took the GD process. After that again 30 minutes, one by one the interview process started. This point is very important for you. After that our was the first group, so that's why we in that group also one of my friend was also there. So her was the first one, she is going to enter. After that I am the second one to enter into the interview panel. So it's like we are in the line and it's like what is going to happen. So completely nervous one. So after that we when I entered, it's like 10:30 or 35 in between that. So so it's like okay, so I entered the room. So before entering I just knocked the door and again I entered and I seek the permission, may I come in sir? They said okay, yes, come in. And after I said thank you sir and closed the door, and I just went there and stand up near the chair, and they immediately told me take your seats. Then I said thank you sir, and I took the seat. And after that and they started the first member was there, first panel head. He asked me something like introduce yourself. So I introduced myself, and after that, but in between that while introducing I was thinking whether I have funny thing was there, but I was thinking like whether I have greeted them or not, because just immediately after the GD process I just came to that, and in between from the door to the chair the distance very less, and in that very less distance, I greeted them twice, like thank you sir, 2 times. So in between I thought I missed, I was like confused whether I greeted them good morning or not, because in the GD process I have done the eye contact with everyone and I greeted them. But in this process what I've done, I don't know. I was thinking let me stand up and greet them. Then I was thinking no, if I stand up and I greet them, it will be like more focused, that I missed that point. So with that confusion I introduced myself, and as I belong to engineering background, engineering will have a tough thing, like they will have, if the panel will be in mood, then they will ask you more and more. In my case, the completely it's like 15 to 20 minutes, and out of the 15 to 20 minutes, 5 minutes for the why engineering, why banking after engineering, how your engineering will be helpful for the banking. And if you answer them, then they are saying that if you realize that you are good for banking, why you did not leave your engineering, something like answers. And here is nothing like you are going to answer right or wrong. Most important thing is that the most important thing is that how you are responding, how your behavior, that matter, right? So after that, something like what's your weakness, what's your strong zone, and how you are going to, like whether you like or not the traveling, and whether you are comfortable in shifting different parts of a country or in India where you are getting posted. So that's some situation based questions. And something like if you are getting posted in some rural area and you don't know the language, how you are going to respond to that person. So right, so these are the basic questions. I will also discuss one by one in the next videos. And after that, 3 technical questions. They like demonetization, that's the current one that I talk about, the demonetization, how it is beneficial for the bank. And next one is private sector lending, right? Important percentage of private sector lending, what are included in private sector lending. And another one is how RuPay card is different from the Visa and credit card, right? So these are the basic questions. So with that, after completing this, the most important thing, the most important thing is that all the panel member, whoever is asking, you just need to have the eye contact like that. If you are answering the middle one, then you just need to move your eye like this while answering, right? Little bit your head, or you can move like that. So but focus to that person who is asking you. So that's the important thing. And after the completion, as I mentioned that I have forgot that whether I have greeted them or not. That's why before leaving, after they said thank you, then so before leaving the room, I was like thank you. They also told me thank you, and I was like okay, thank you sir, thank you ma'am. But before that, I make sure that I had the eye contact with everyone again while greeting them also, like thank you sir, thank you ma'am, thank you sir, and having the smile in your face, right? So it's like a completely exciting one. I was like completely exciting after leaving the room, and like it's dawn. See, we entered in the RO at 9, and if I am the first one, a second one, so that's why within 1 hour 30 minutes, I went out of that room after something like 11:05. So within 2 hours, all the process is done. We are the first one, we are in the initial stage, and our is done. So we are just waited there for the other members, and we have discussed with everyone. So after 1 p.m. we left the RO office. So in this process, the most important thing is that how you are talking, how you are behaving. In between, if you are unable to answer, just smile, just think it's a friendly environment, make it a friendly environment. They will ask you no matter what, but if you are going to explore yourself, represent yourself, then it will be more beneficial for you. So it's like, so after that I need to memorize that day, because it's one of the important one, and that's my first interview experience. And after that interview day, 1 day, 2 days celebration, something like enjoying, that experience was very something like more memorable. So after that again I need to prepare for the exams, because the final result took something 2 months to come. So again we need to prepare for the exam, because we don't know and we should not expect, because we have given our completely our efforts. So if I got selected, it's okay, that's the positive thing. If I don't, then what? I need to have the backup. So that's why we need to prepare, we need to continue our prepare, right? So that's why for now you all guys focus for your interview, try to give 100%, but it's like a ongoing process, one by one. So if you get the success, it's good. Otherwise, you are just little bit. If you are entering here, that means you are just one step nearer to here. So give your 100% for now, and it's not like you can't, you all can, but only important thing is that during that nervousness, who can able to hold him or herself off, then you are ready to see yourself that day, and you will say that day, yes, finally. So it's like in the next video we are also going to share some more experience and something like the questions, particularly what they asked. So hopefully you all like this. So if you like this, like, share and subscribe our channel to get some more and more updates. So don't forget to join the Telegram group, so that you can ask us and you can join the mock test with our panel, our admins and all the CrackON teams. So till that point, thanks for watching our videos. Thank you.